Yes, my name is Michael Patel. I'm the Pest Control Officer here at Eden Project. My day-to-day responsibilities are ensuring the site is pest-free, really. We tend to do a proactive working system here, where we have a certain amount of baits, both inside and outside, for rodents and insect pests, which are monitored on a monthly basis. The seagulls have done the most damage to the biomes in the last 8 years. Daily wear and tear is nothing to what seagulls have done when they've attacked the biomes. They tend to see the reflection in the plastic mylar and dive bomb it, or they sit on it and peck it continually, and eventually one of the bubbles bursts and then the bubble deflates. So the guys have to go up and repair it. So we employ a man who comes in with his own falcons. I never really liked school that much, strangely enough. I found it too restrictive. I found some of the teachers were not particularly helpful, but I won't name names, obviously. And I think I thrived as soon as I left school, and I went to art college. I mean, by the time I was 16, I think that's what I really wanted to do, was go to art college. And I did all right at the artwork. I mean, I was good. I think I was good, but I found that it became, the more I did, as soon as I left college, I think that helpful, friendly environment disappeared, and it became an incredibly hard thing to do. And then you start working, and I mean, I did a variety of jobs. I did some gardening jobs, I did some building jobs before I came into the pest control field. And the only reason I came into pest control was because I couldn't drive, and the guy who owned the firm, Chris, said that he would teach me to drive. And so I thought, well, okay, fair enough. And the idea was I'd learn to drive, and I had to stay with him a year to pay for the driving lessons. But I never really left, and so I had to screw past, and I've ended up here where I've got a relatively it's sort of more of a non-managerial role, but I'm in charge of myself, so I'm sort of an adjunct really to everyone else. So I've got a job that's on its own. I see it myself, my time's myself, what I need to do. As long as I do what I need to do and everything's hunky-dory, then, you know, it's just great. What I've learned from my career, I think, is that you need a lot of patience, you need to take your time, and you need not to worry about too many things at the same time. If you've got a problem, you try one thing, it doesn't work, step back, have a really good look at it, and often if you just really look hard enough, you can usually find the answer. Just a bit of patience, that's what you need, really. My aims at the moment, I'm really content where I am, so I haven't really got any plans to move upward up the ladder or sideways to anywhere else. I've found an area where I haven't completed almost what I'd like to do, certainly with the problems we've got in the biomes and around about the site. So for me, on the work front, I'm quite content. I'm quite happily married. I've got 2 nice small young children. They tend to fill my life quite happily at the moment. What would I do if I really had a chance? I mean, I always had this dream of being maybe like the odd stand-up comedian or something like that, but I never really had the courage to try any. I used to do a lot of martial arts until I did my knee in. I would love to have been a really good martial artist, rather than one that just sort of made the numbers up in competitions, really. I lack a discipline, really. I tend to, someone, when they shout at you in the dojo, they shout at you, I tend to start giggling. I just can't take that kind of thing too seriously. But I don't really have the personality for that kind of thing, which is a bit of a shame, really.